Alright, welcome back, guys. It's episode 11. We're picking up right where we left off. We're staying in the month of June. And we got to do some serious mowing. So I don't think those guys are going to be in the way. But our previously, what was a wheat field, we went ahead and instead of replanting it with wheat this year, we got caught it a little bit late, and so we decided to plant it with grass, and that way we can get a bunch of silage out of it, which seemed to be really good money once we bundled it up and took it in on the hay stacker. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna make some quick work of this. All right, go ahead and hop into a quick time lapse here. Can a worker mow? I've never tried to use a worker for mowing. Let's see what he does. He's trying. Work the headlands, start with the headlands. Let's see what he does. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go start with up and down. Alright, okay. Because it would be worth it to windrow around this guy, or right behind him. Right? Yeah, we're gonna do silage. Okay, so we'll just windrow once that field's ready. I'm curious to see what this guy actually does. Okay. Yeah, we got a mountain. This is gonna be great. Alright, well, won't get too far ahead of him, but I'm thinking this is going to be a very profitable field once we silage it up. And let's keep at least a trailer full for our own TMR mixtures for the cows. And I would start baling, but I'll bet you the bales will end up getting in the way. So let's go ahead and do a time lapse of this guy. Okay, I'm back. So let's go ahead and I think we got enough done now that we can run some windrower. Oh, let's get out of this guy's way. He don't like me windrowing until he's done, because now he's got to climb over everything. But that's all right. He's just a worker, and I'm the boss. Okay, this is oddly satisfying. Because it looks like he'll stay ahead of us, which is cool. We'll get him to mow the other field next. Because at this point, we're going all in. We're going to try to make the best out of it, because we literally accidentally let the field get withered. And I thought we were done. I thought we'd lost all that money in chicken food. So then we ended up buying chicken food with the money that we sold the eggs, or got from selling the eggs. And then we happened to have a huge pile of silage that we were waiting to feed the cows, and I decided maybe we could sell that, and that turned out to be like $40,000, which basically saved our butts, because right now without that we would have 25,000 instead of 65. But it made me realize, it made me think this silage might actually be really darn good money. It might be worth it. So, and we can get probably we could probably cut this field down twice with grass. And then we're going to have to till it and then plant wheat. And then as soon as we harvest the wheat, till it and plant grass and do this during the season. Well, no, because I guess once we plant wheat, it's going to have to grow all winter, all year. So, maybe we'll even just keep this as grass. I guess that's what we'll do. We'll see how much, we'll keep track of the silage that we get out of this field. We'll keep all the silage that we get from the other field. And then we'll compare that to what the cost of wheat would end up being, or chicken food. Because we know we're about 50,000 a year in feeding the chickens. So let's see, can we make another stripe? Let's go ahead and draw this one this way. Okay, let's get this worker. He's done. Let's put him on the little field. Which, let's see, fact. Yeah. Let's just put him on the little field for now, then we'll decide. Okay, let's get the stuff out of his way, though. I think that's going to be okay. Okay, let's get the... number of headlands, let's go 2. Work the headlands on, start with headlands. Okay. Hopefully that guy will figure out what he's doing. I'm sure he's capable of it. Okay. So even though this isn't 2 consecutive mows, I think it's still going to be good just because we got such a wide windrower. I like to normally let the grass grow once, cut it, let it grow again, and then cut it, and usually it's like a mountain of swath that you're harvesting. Okay. We're done with this guy over here for now. But let's leave it here because I think this field I'm just going to mow twice. The one that's got the worker on it. Let's see, he's not stuck, is he? Okay, good. Okay, let's get the baler. We'll go ahead and bale these guys into salvage or silage. We can salvage our silage. Them chickens are marinating in our pool. Well, wow, what a trip. So this whole time, because I believe I did play Farming 22, and I think that you couldn't actually use AI for mowing. I could be wrong. I didn't play it that much, but I did play it enough to know it was really fun. Ooh, it should be, let's see. What about our automatic drop? Okay. Well, now it's saying grass. Okay, good. So it just, maybe that one's had so much hay that it was going to make it hay no matter what. Okay, I do think we'll go ahead and do a time lapse for this one, especially with wrapping on. Okay, well that was very successful. Very happy with that. Let's go ahead and stack those on the stacker. And let's see. So I think this field here we're going to let grow again. Except what I'm wondering is, do we need it for the cows? Oh, jeez. The cows are almost out of hay. They should have meadow grass for a little while longer. And, I mean, we could give them straight silage, I think, too. But I'm not sure. I think this is going to need at least a month to ferment. So let's careful, careful. Because the other thing, okay, what I'm also thinking is that prices on silage oh my gosh, look at that. It only varies $1 between its high and low. So that means basically you can sell this stuff year round. So that means we can get 3 harvests out of this field per year. And let's see what we get for this harvest. So we'll leave it on the trailer until it ferments. Let's see, we're gonna have to make hay. Well, actually, we'll just leave them. Okay. I think we should just go ahead and mob this in. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we can't sell it till it ferments. So we will go a month, but we do need to give the cows something. In fact, let's park this down here. That way when we're ready, we can take it away. It looks like there's a pretty good amount of food in there still. And just out of curiosity, okay, the cows are 2,400. I think that's the same. So I think we're still in the same month. Let's go ahead and try to park this there. Because I'd like to see if they go up, because we might have made a mistake by selling the other cows so early. Yeah, why isn't it? Are they just full right now? They are. Okay. And they got plenty of water. So let's see. Let's go ahead and switch months. Okay. How are the cows? Oh my gosh. Look at that. Their food went down to nothing. In just 1 month? So apparently they didn't eat out of the frickin' thing. Oh man. Well, I'm not sure what's up with these. Look at that. That should be unloading. There it is. There. Okay, food. Well, there's no way we're selling those cows now that they're... Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and run this in then. Let's see. Oop. Oh, man. Come on. Alright, let's see. Wow, that was only 14,000. Oh, it must have still been grass. Oh, jeez, I didn't let it ferment all the way, did I? Oh my gosh. That's what happens in getting a hurry. Okay, well, then how the heck are the chickens? They need to be topped up, and eggs need to be moved. So let's go ahead and do that. At least we should have plenty of food for them. Or maybe not. Oh, there should be food in the silo, I think. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, that's just about the year's worth of chicken food, actually. And I'm thinking it might be better to get a bigger trailer for it. Otherwise, we're going to be making a lot of loads. Let's see, that's almost full. But, so let's see. This time I'm definitely not selling the eggs until we can actually take them to November. Okay, so that's our trailer. We can sell that 23 grand. Okay, now let's take, I want a bigger trailer. Let's see, what did we have? We had that 12 meters. Yeah, that should be good. Big red. So, I actually would rather lease it right now until we sell the eggs. Then maybe we'll buy it. But we got to spend 40 grand on chicken food. Okay, so we just bought 3 of those. That's 12, 24, 36,000. And we might buy more if that doesn't fill up the trailer, which I'm not sure if it will. Okay, let's fill this big boy up. And this way we should be able to just pretty much keep this sucker parked right there next to the chickens and just Wow. Okay. So that actually wasn't even enough to fill the trailer. So 64%. So just over half. Which I'm hoping this is going to get the chickens through a whole year. So typically I count the year starting in November because that's when we sell the eggs off. But in this case, yeah, we'll just know somewhere around July, between July and November. And I feel like if we're not really going to be harvesting anything, this trailer should be able to just stay there. I wish we could cover it though. But no, doesn't look like we can. What about tip side? Left. Okay, so I don't know if they're just going to keep eating out of that. But I do feel like we gotta move some eggs. But there we go. I'm happy for that. The chickens are gonna be set. Okay, let's just get these eggs here. Oh. We'll just get this one out of here. I think by next month we'll still have enough room. And we should be able to feed the cows if we got enough hay in the mixer. Which it looks like that mixer's empty. Okay, so they're full of hay. They're low on water again. Man, these cows are thirsty. And we are basically just waiting for the green light to sell these cows. So if we skip a month and they're back up to 100% and anything over $2,400 each, we're going to go ahead and sell them off. So let's see what we get to. Because at this point, we're just waiting on more grass to grow. And the cows, we'll see how they do this month. Oh, chickens are filled up. Oh, this is going to be a hell of a load. Likes of which we've never seen before on these eggs. Oh, what a rookie mistake. Man, this is a whole year. And, oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, jeez. It's under the trailer now. Oh, man. I better just get... I'm just gonna get... Okay. Let's see here. They got meadow grass. $39 months now. So... let's do this. We gotta mow this field if it's even ready. Okay, yep, it's ready. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the worker on that field. Get that mowed. We're gonna go grab that other bale of hay and that other bale of silage. Which is going to take forever to get there because we got to use this guy. But whatever. Oh, don't run me over. Okay, and then we're just going to make sure we don't fucking sell the shit before it's silage. Okay. Let's get that other bale. We're gonna give our cows plenty of food. Whoop. Okay. In fact, this guy's gonna get in the way. So let's move this trailer. Oh man, those bales went flying, dude. Okay. Okay, and we'll go ahead and throw in one hay bale or straw. Okay, so let's drop that there. We're gonna need to tether this field. Which I think we're good. Actually, let's wait till that guy finishes his field. Man, we're gonna do good on eggs this year though, but man, stacking them on that trailer for the whole year like that is we might want to just throw a few of them at the kiosk. Okay, it looks like this guy's about done. Big deal, we'll grab them. Because most of the time, once we're caught up on our hay, which, I don't know, the cows are going through it so fast, I'm not sure we're going to ever really be caught up on hay. I know that we've had those cows up to 90,000, and they weren't even 100%, or well, they were 100%, but I thought it might let them get older and see if they got more, because it was 2,400 or something like that. Okay, here we go. Let's start with this big giant piece. get this guy. Let's grab some more straw. Let's see, yeah, we got a little too much hay. I'm glad this little forklift can actually reach, because I had a forklift before that just wouldn't get high enough, but that was in the previous version of the game. Okay, so our mixed rations is decent. Ooh, come on, get off of that fence. Oh man, here. Let's try to pick this front up and... There we go. Okay, good enough. Okay, we gotta get this guy out of the way. Okay, and if these darn cows aren't at 100% after this, I don't know what's gonna get them. Okay, well, looks like they did an alright job. I mean, fuck it. That looks like it'll work just fine to go do some baling. And just to be safe, before we switch to the next month, let's look at the chickens. Yep, okay, they are full. Okay, let's switch to next month. We'll look at the cows. Hopefully they'll be 100%. And then we'll call that an episode. Because if they're 100% and they're $2,400 or better, we are selling them and paying back the loan. Oh, 27.69. I say we go for it. Okay. Let's sell these suckers. And then we will buy new ones and pay down the loan with what's left. So, okay. 104,000. Nice. Here, let me write that down so I can subtract that. 104,000. Okay, let's go ahead and sell them. And we are going to buy new ones. 39, so 13 let's just call it 13.5. So 104 minus 13,500 equals 90,500 going towards the, which, let's go ahead and do that, and we will call it there. So we are paying back, what did it say? What was it? 90,000. So that will make it down to 360. There we go, 90 grand. And we still have eggs to sell very soon. Alright guys, very successful episode. So our line of credit, we actually have how much credit available? Basically 140,000 if needed. Well, I do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We got new baby cows. These guys are still babies too, and we'll start getting them kept up on. So until next time guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon.